Rowdy Riles, back with another video. Today we've got Jaxxon from the Star Wars comic books, Star Wars Adventures, I believe. He's a giant space bunny, basically. There's a little quick peek. All that being said, I got him from GameStop for retail, along with Darkside Ray. So free shipping. GameStop usually comes through on Clutch, which is great. With all that being said, let's take a closer look at the packaging and get this bad boy open. We've got our box here with that really cool comic book art, Star Wars Adventures. Picture Jaxxon there, Lando Calrissian, some Royal Empire guards back there, some other oddball aliens. It looks like a cat-looking ship. I don't know. Lots of cool stuff. 50th Lucasfilm, Jaxxon right there. Some artwork on the sides. It's supposed to look like a book. That's cool. You got some art from the comic there. The timeline on the back, of course, 50th timeline. We've seen it a zillion trillion times at this point. And then once more, Jaxxon on the other side with the little bunny boy there on the front. Star Wars The Black Series. Then, of course, this front panel opens up and we've got the figure there. We've got more artwork. I'll get to the blurb in a second, but there's a closer look at him with the blasters that he comes with. Only 2 accessories. Jaxxon, and I'll read this to you guys. Jaxxon is a nearly 6-foot-tall, green-furred, leppy smuggler and captain of the Rabbit's Foot. Known for his wisecracks and high kicks, Jaxxon has helped Han Solo and Chewbacca out on more than one occasion. So there's Dengar behind him. There's Jaxxon behind the wall. More artwork. Another look at Jaxxon there before we get him open. And all that being said, let's get this bad bunny open. The best way to open these up without ruining the box is to cut the tape on these sides. So let's do that real quick and make sure I'm not lying to you guys. Cut the tape there. And actually, that's the only one you need to cut because the bottom just opens up there. And you can slide your Jaxxon right out without messing up that nice box. Bunny boy. We got big old bunny boy out of the box here, Jaxxon. Look at him a little spin. You can see there's a lot of reuse from 2 different Lukes, but there's some new stuff like his chest piece and obviously the head sculpt. Don't know if I've seen these blasters before. Probably have, but you never know with Hasbro. They could be reused. I'm sure the holster's reuse for sure, probably. But that being said, it's okay to reuse stuff when you get new figures out of it, especially if they're aliens, because we don't get enough of those, unfortunately. There's a little bit of closer look at his face so you can see some more of the detail in that sculpt and all that stuff. You can see the bodysuit under there from X-Wing Luke, I believe. But yeah, it's cool to get new characters always. I'm checking the head sculpt. He's kind of gnarly looking, so he doesn't look like a friendly bunny. For accessories, we've got 2 of this blaster here. And maybe a modified sculpt of other blasters. Maybe a different, maybe like Han's without the scope. I don't know. But yeah, he comes with 2 of them. Only 1 trigger hand, which is a gripe. It's usually the problem with any dual wielding figure. They usually get 1 trigger finger. Like, how are you supposed to shoot 2 guns with 1 trigger finger? But yeah, that's the accessories for Jaxxon, the big tall bunny. For articulation, his head goes back pretty far, forward pretty far, and to the side, considering this collar piece right here, which is soft rubber. We've got 90 degrees at the shoulders, 90 degrees at the elbows. Like I said, he's got 1 trigger hand on this side with the up-down, 90 degrees. But yeah, side to side on that hand, like I said. So, and no trigger finger, unfortunately. We got a ball joint at the torso, so you can turn a lot of ways. Hips come out about that far, blocked by the guns, but you can twist the thigh there. He's got a double knee. It's from the A New Hope Luke. It's reused, so these ankles are crap. He's hard to stand. That's another gripe I have with him, because they used old legs that don't really have the best articulation or balance, but you get what you pay for these kinds of new characters, because otherwise we wouldn't get them. So I'm glad to have Jaxxon. That's cool. There's his articulation, and there's another look at his gnarly rabbit face there with the mohawk and the green. And it's soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking him. It's floppy. First up for scale and comparison, The little blurb on the box said something about Han Solo and Chewbacca, so our 40th Empire Chewbacca and Endor Han Solo, who is, you know, in scale taller than 6 feet. So I'd say he's taller than Jaxxon, and of course Chewbacca is taller than both of them. So that's, you know, in scale, Jackson's about 6 feet tall for a rabbit, and Han Solo's like, what, 6'3", 6'4", so there you go. And here, for scale and comparison, we've got him next to a droid and a slightly smaller character, Orlam and Zuckuss, since we're in the vein of smugglers and bounty hunters, you know? Why not? Plus, I just reviewed them. Check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. And lastly today, we've got our brand new Jaxxon next to our Kenner cardback Greedo that I also recently unboxed and reviewed. And our Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, which is also reviewed on this channel, which you can find. I'll probably link it down below, just so you guys can see that if you want to. So with all that fun stuff being said and done, I'm going to say Jaxxon is totally worth it because he was totally worth it to me. Although I do have some gripes, like the no trigger finger hand for his other gun, and also these feet that he has, are so hard to stand on. He's fallen over so many times while trying to film this. But other than that, it's nice to have another character for the shelf, another smuggler slash bounty hunter, whatever you want to call it, for this big old group right here. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. Comment down below what you liked about the video, what you like about Jaxxon if you have him, what you don't like if you have him, what you want to see from this Legends comic book type line that Hasbro's got going on with the Black Series, and anything else. And of course, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Love ya. Bye-bye.